Kids ministry is a huge part of our body.
My favorite thing about Kids Church is learning about Jesus.
The leaders make me feel like welcome here and like excited to come here every Sunday.
We want them to know the Bible stories and to know that there is truth. And to also know that these Bible stories, that the same God who is in these stories is in their lives today.
David, he had a lot of love for God more than his brothers, and he wasn't scared. He was brave enough to go against Goliath and take him down.
They're learning that God is their provider. And then they come back the next week and say, hey, my dad just got a new job. Jesus is our provider.
I like Noah and the ark because he saved his family and himself and listened to God.
So I grew up in kids ministry in this church, in these classrooms. I would come as a little fourth grader and learn all about Jesus.
I remember having Hannah in kids ministry and some of the other kids now that are in college, and just a great experience to, see how they've grown and that I was a part of that, and maybe a small part, but a part.
It is essential to have dedicated leaders in kids ministry where they know that their leaders know them, where they know that the leaders who they're going to encounter in the morning care about them, that they know the details of their lives.
A leader went to one of my dance competitions, and it gave me a lot of confidence to go on stage.
We get to teach them truth because the world is so confusing.
I heard about baptism from Kids Church.
And that we get to learn about how big and how good our God is.
I wanted to get baptized to ask Jesus in my heart.
The need right now in kids ministry is adult and teen leaders who are excited about teaching God's word to his kids, who want to say, hey, I want a part in raising this part of our body. I want a part in equipping the next generation. It's every age we have a need for people to come and be intentionally present with our kids.
But it's hard when we only have, one leader or two leaders back there. You've got to keep them all together, and you really don't get that one-on-one focus time with them.
When we don't have enough leaders, it really is chaotic because we have to pool leaders who would be able to sit in service and be filled up, but then they're pouring out with their empty cups and they aren't prepared for the service because they didn't know that they were serving, so they didn't have time to look over the lesson. And so it's just not giving our kids the best.
It's important to have adult leaders for kids like me.
So our goal is to see teams that are well filled with leaders who are excited and passionate about teaching God's word to his kids. So overall, we need like 25 more volunteers in our kids ministry.
And I kind of stand outside the doors watching what they're doing. I felt this pull, a pull push, go in there, volunteer. And there was really big conflict, but I say if you're hearing that voice that says, go ahead, we've got this for you, do it. Other people poured into my kids, and now it's my chance to pour into other kids.
So if the Lord has spoken to your heart today and has pulled on your heartstrings for his kids in our body, then it's simple. You just walk over to the kids check-in and ask for a volunteer application. After that, you prayerfully fill it out and you return it back to us, and we'll have a call with you. We'll set up a shadow date so that you know what you're getting yourself into, and then we'll have a personal follow-up so that you feel known, you feel seen, and we'll find what spot in kids ministry is the best fit for you.
I'm Jace. You should come sign up and hang out with me.
And then after that, you're on board, and we love his kids together.